quick, drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds if you guys want a free Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass. Have a good one, take it easy, and as always, peace.